Hello, YouTube. This is Bagger Dawn. It's May 15th, about middle of the day, and you're looking at the swing machine. Where else on Twitter does anybody show you the results of their trading for a week? Where else, on Twitter or any place, does a trader come in and show you his trading screen, show you his live, positions, show you, how his algorithm is positioned on a multitude of markets, show you the trade purse, how much they're up or down, show you how he interprets trend. Is it dipping or ripping? Is it a counter trend long? Is it a counter trend short? Talk to you about profit factors. Now, of course, if you don't understand the difference between a counter trend and a trend, and that's okay, many people don't, but there are only four possible ways to trade: trend follow long, trend follow short, counter trend short, counter trend long. That's it. There's only four ways. Now, the trick is, every once in a while, a counter trend turns into a trend, and then where do you get on the trend? Most people think in terms of daily trend. Well, that's too far away. That's too far away. That's, you can't see the ball game. We talk about resolution. Resolution. If I want to trade intraday, I want to pick off 5 or 6 trades, I've got to have the right tools. I got to have, some high-powered binoculars, to put me down on the field so I can literally see the, the whites of their eyes and see every price move. If I'm sitting up, up in an end zone seat, listening to the ball game through CNBC, I don't have a chance in hell. You're not really playing the game. You're not even in the game. So what are we all about? Well, we're a mentoring site. So if you like the sound of what you hear, like this, what you see, you like the mechanical approach, you like the idea of turning off CNBC, canceling all your investment papers, just shutting it all off. You don't need to listen to any of it. The market goes up, the market goes down. You just want to be on the right side and you want to make a couple of bucks each day. All right. Well, let me show you something. This is what we call the swing machine. Okay, this guides us. This is our centerpiece. And I have 10 markets here. Now, to my left and to my right and above and below, I have additional, well, not below, but left and right and above. I have, because this sits right on my desk, in the middle. But we have very precise charts that we can trade. So let me just show you something. We set it as 5 and 1. This is the dominant trend. Imagine that, 5 minutes. That's how precise our resolution is. 50-day trends and stuff like that. That you're going to get killed. You're going to get killed even as a swing trader. It's way too wide. The aperture is too wide. It's going to lead to very, very sloppy trading and buying calls and buying puts and seeing them expire worthless. Got to be precise, surgically precise. So look at this. This is the ES 1 minute. 1 minute. We've been in this trade long for 139 minutes since 9:37 a.m. this morning. $1,600. $1,600. And maintenance, I think the maintenance margin is like, about $1,400-$1,500? So it's almost 100% return on the money you would have used. And there's really no reason to come out. That's just the ES. How about the NQ? The NQ, 144 minutes ago, too. Same thing. There were buy programs this morning, 9:33. Look at the NQ. $2,600. 2,600. You want to use the new micro contracts, you'd be up 260, 1/10 of that. But if you're a good trader, or you have, an ample trading account and you know how to buy and sell basically, look at that. Just today. The Russell was a great trading vehicle today, up almost 600. Very comfortable. YM, 103 minutes. 103 minutes at 10:14. See, people think, well, it's a 1 minute. I don't want to be trading every minute, Bagger. That's crazy. Well, we don't trade every minute. It's 104 minutes. 10:14. You've probably traded more than I have. Up 1,155. Just this morning. CLM. Now, I have members, private members that are going to watch and listen to this. I can't lie. Okay? We told them when this was literally moving out at 61.40. This is the entry price at 10.16, but we told them let's wait for the oil number to come out. The oil number come out. It was rather muted, but we got in at about 61.45, 61.50, and said everybody set your stops at about 61.30. At least we said that's what we would be doing. We don't make specific recommendations per se day in and day out, but we can share with what the machine was doing. We said, hey, that's a beautiful place. Get your stop right underneath 61.40. Get in at 61.50. You're risking about $150. And we're still, many folks are still in this trade. It had a high watermark of close to $1,000. And it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher. Probably, you could be maybe up $2,000 this afternoon, potentially. That's just a few examples this morning. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. I don't come from the financial industry. I'm proud of that fact. Never did. Never worked for a bank. Never worked for a brokerage. Could care less. I think they're all crooked. I think it's all corrupt. We don't make specific recommendations to buy or sell anything. People can and do lose money. What we're about is a mentoring site, a place where other like-minded novices and some, I don't want to use, we don't really want the pros because I don't want to have to deal with their baggage. They bring a lot of baggage, a lot of crap with them that just doesn't work, and I don't want to deal with it. But we're happy to share with you the technology that we've built, how we built it, how it works, why it works, take you by the hand, and see and give you an opportunity to see if this works for you. And but we're not a brokerage, right? We're not interested in managing your money. We're not going to make specific recommendations. This is about teaching. It's a teaching site, a mentoring site where you can come in, stay as long as you want, and learn how to develop your own game. Now, what the hell did I do before this? Well, let me just say this. What you're looking at wasn't developed like last week. It wasn't developed 2 years ago. It wasn't developed 5 years ago. It's not the MACD repackaged, and it's not moving averages. That shit don't work, and it's not any of that. But it is a very clever, it's the run on TradeStation. They have TradeStation, by the way, is a beautiful brokerage company. They have a fantastic platform. We think the best. They have a product called Radar, which is what you're looking at. And we wrote our own proprietary algorithms years ago, 10 to 15 years ago, 10 to 15. And I've been trading for 25 to 30 years on my own money. Okay, a little different than the Wall Streeters, trading someone else's bread. They don't care. And we developed this, and we're open to sharing it with you. Isn't that pretty cool? The month-to-month membership is just $100. A lot of money, but tremendous value. Get a video every night on the markets. Great for the swing trader, great for the investor. If you want to trade intraday with us, we have a level 2 membership. It's an additional $400. Now that's a lot of money a month, but look at some of these returns. Look at this, what's going on. And we're readily available. We want to help you become more and more comfortable in these markets. So, if you're interested, feel free to look at the website. But better yet, I've already made my money for the day. What we teach is quit early. Make your money and quit. The market will be here tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. We're not trading at night. We're not trading in thin markets. All right? But if you want to talk to me and you want to get a better idea of who I am and who my wife is, because my wife is also a trader, if you're a couple trader, which I think is a great idea. Susan's a great trader. But you want to get a better idea as to who we are and who we aren't and what this is all about and what we might be able to do for you. And if we're all compatible, call me. I'll give you my cell phone, 813-758-8263. If I don't answer, it's because I'm on another call or I'm trading, and I'll call you right back. And we'll chat. I'd like to talk with everybody. I want to make sure it's a good fit for you and for us. For the most part, we're set up as a month-to-month lease, done deliberately. So every month you get a chance to say, "Hey, this is working. This isn't." You didn't sign up for something for 10, 15,000. Now, if after 3 or 4 months you want to take advantage of some pricing and get some additional tools, we do have an annual lease. And that annual lease is at $5,000. But we don't make that available. You couldn't, on day one get the annual lease. We won't do that. All right? Want to make sure that it's a good fit. How many people are willing to say that, right? But try me. We would return your bread. We don't give out an annual lease to anybody that's brand new. There's a lot, still a lot to learn, and you're going to need to understand the basics of trading. So, in any case, the YouTube video is telling me I'm over. The quality of our videos is much better. We use high definition. We have our own hosting company. We're a boutique mentoring site. We're not on CNBC. We don't do any advertising. It's all word of mouth. So we appreciate references, and we prefer folks that have done a little bit of trading. But if you've done none, we've done very well for those folks too. We can take you from right in the beginning and all the way through. You just got to be patient. You got to be prepared to work. It takes a lot of time, but our training is set up so that it's piecemeal and it's self-paced. Go at your pace. You want to take a few months, want to take a few years to do it, that's fine. But you will never look at the markets the same. The markets are not anything that you think they are if you've been listening to CNBC. Not even close. You'll be shocked. I'm Bag of Don, Stock Market Caddy. Feel free to give me a call. Thanks.